Hey traders, Emu Moon here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can backtest and live trade using automated trading bots. We're going to be using 3 different platforms to achieve this. The first one is TradingView, the next one is 3Commas, and the third one is our custom TradingView script here called the Advanced DCA Tool. Now, if you like the look of these results, stay tuned and I'll show you how to get started. If you're new to the world of trading or trading bots, take the time to familiarize yourself with the basics of trading from reputable sources before moving towards more advanced areas like automated trading. A great source of information specifically surrounding automated trading on the 3Commas platform would be the YouTube channel Trade Alts. There's some really great videos there that demonstrate some of the fundamentals behind dollar cost averaging bots, so I suggest you check that out. And for traders who are looking to expand upon the strategy that have been found here, the Advanced DCA Tool might be something that is valuable to you. Second, if you're new to the Advanced DCA Tool, I'd start by taking a little bit of time just to learn about what it is, what it does, and how it works. You can find out more information about it by checking out the Showcase launch video. You can find that video pinned to the Buy Me a Coffee page. It goes into detail on how the tool expands upon or improves upon the basic bots that we find in 3Commas and how it might be useful to you in different scenarios. So do check that out. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to be showing you how to set up single pairs and how to get started. So before we get into it, I'd just like to make it clear that I'm not a financial advisor and I don't offer financial advice. Pause the video, make sure you fully understand it before we continue. So if you haven't already, go ahead and connect your exchange to the 3Commas platform. They've made some nice security updates which make connecting your exchange to the platform a lot quicker, a lot easier, and a lot safer. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up TradingView and go up to indicators. So once you've joined the membership, you'll get an email through within 24 hours that says your TradingView username has been added to the invite-only scripts. There'll be a link in the description on where you can get access to it. So we're going to search for Emu Moon and then go ahead and add the indicator to your display. Welcome to the Advanced DCA Tool. This is version 4. On the left, we've got information and help. Click on the drop down list. We've got tutorial, part 1 and part 2. We've also got general information and we've also got a disclaimer. On the right hand side, we've got text size. This is helpful if you're using TradingView on a phone, tablet or a PC. You can adjust the size of the text. And then on the far right hand side, we've got a little circle with an eye in it. Now these are really useful. You'll see these throughout all of the settings menu and it just gives you a little bit of information about what each setting does. If we go ahead and hit apply, you can see that the background of TradingView has changed now. So we've got blue bars and white bars. Now what this is, if we look at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just identifies which day of the week it is. That makes it a little bit easier for us to understand the frequency at which we're placing trades. Now, if we look at the top portion of the chart here, it does look a little bit messy. What I tend to do is I go up here, I click the 3 dots, go down to settings, status line, and then I uncheck arguments and values. It just makes the chart look a little bit tidier. I also like to run TradingView in dark mode. It's just my preference. Plus it does kind of help with eye strain if you're looking at the screen for a long time. So now that we got the basics out of the way, we're going to go up to the top left. And in this example, we're going to be trading XRP against BUSD. So it's important that if we're selecting XRP BUSD in 3Commas, we're also selecting XRP BUSD in TradingView, not XRP USDT or Tether or DAI, and the pair must be matching. Now it might be helpful if you select from our options here crypto, and you can also go into this drop down list here and select your exchange from the list of different exchanges just to make sure that you are collecting the right one. Now there are other pairs to be aware of. Here we've got perpetual futures. We're not going to be dealing with that today. We are just going spot trading. The next step is we're going to go up to settings. We can either double click on the indicator or we can press the gear icon. So all of the settings have been divided up into categories to try and make it a bit easier for the user. Each of the categories has got a little information section there that explains what each setting does and what it is. They are really useful. We're not going to go into any sort of detail about the parameters. That'll be for another video. This video is going to be strictly how to set up single pair bots, sort out the basics, and get started. You'll find that the default settings within the script are actually a really good starting point for you to build and tailor your own specific trading approach and to your own risk tolerance. It's important to note that these settings are purely a reference point and they shouldn't be used for anything other than that. you should take the time to adjust the settings and find what is suitable for your own risk tolerance. So now that we've got some settings that we're happy with and we want to trade with, go ahead and press the Start and Backtest button, and it'll plot the trades on the chart. If we go ahead and zoom in here, we've got our base order signal, which is our green triangle. The price we paid is on our white line. Our take profit is our green line. Our blue line is our safety step line. And as we're going long and we're using dynamic steps in this example, we're waiting for the current price to drop below our safety order line. And only when the script recognizes a good opportune moment to enter, we will place our safety order. When we place our order, it's brought our average price down, which is our orange line. It's also brought our take profit price down as well, so it's easier to achieve. You can see that we've placed a new safety order line here. The price has then exceeded it, and we've waited for a new opportunity to place a safety order, which is right here, which has brought our average price down even further, and our take profit price down as well. We've come along and we've taken profit. Now, if we go to the bottom of TradingView here and pull this up, we can see an overview of the performance of this setup over time. We've got a total of 130 closed trades. And if we look at the chart here, we can actually click anywhere along this chart and it'll take us to that part of the trade history. Okay, so in this one, we've got quite a large dip here. Let's have a look at that part. If we click on that one, we can see that we've actually had 5 safety orders from our base order here. So we've had quite the deviation, and the safety orders have done an excellent job of getting us out of this deal at a profit. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and click Create DCA Bot, and in this example we're just going to give it a useful name. It doesn't matter what it is. We're going to be doing a single pair, and then down here in the pairs section we're going to make sure we select XRP BUSD. Again, it's really important that over in TradingView we do have these matching. Our strategy, we're going to match this to whatever's in our TradingView, so we're going long. We're going to match our base order of $12. Our profit currency is going to be in BUSD, so we're going to be growing our BUSD balance. And our start order type is going to be market. Market orders are quicker, limit orders are more precise. Read the information. In this example, I quite like to use market orders, but it's up to you. Now, our next most important part is the deal start condition. We're going to select TradingView Custom Signal, not TradingView. It must be TradingView Custom Signal. Next, we want to set up our take profit. Now, this is really important. We want to set up our take profit in 3Commas to be slightly lower than the take profit in TradingView. The reason for this is we've got some delay with TradingView. We've also got fees. We've also got slippage. We want 3Commas to exit for us at all times. So in this example, we're going to set 3Commas to 2% and TradingView to 2.1%. You can learn more about this in the general info section. Now, next thing on the list is we're going to go down to safety orders, and we're going to pull all the values down to 0 or as close to 0 as possible. This one doesn't like to go any lower than 0.3, so we're just going to set that at 0.3. Now, it's important to note that even though we've set all our safety order values down to 0 and 3Commas, it is the script that will be managing all of our base orders, our safety orders, and if you've got them selected, TradingView would also be executing our stop loss orders and our break-even orders. There's not actually a right lot that 3Commas is doing in this situation. It's just purely acting as a middleman between TradingView and our exchange. And that's it. Max amount for bot usage should be the same size as our base order. We're going to go ahead and press start. Now, if you're a 3Commas free user, you only have access to one active bot at any time. So you may need to pause any other bots whilst you create this one. We're going to hit OK, and it'll present this new screen. We're going to scroll down. We've got message for deal start signal. We're going to click that, copy it to our clipboard. We're not going to click show and drag and drop it. It just causes issues. We're going to head on back over to TradingView. In this particular example, we're going to run the 1 minute time frame. I encourage anyone who's new or setting this up for the very first time to run the 1 minute time frame with the entry strategy set to ASAP. It just makes things overall a little bit more responsive so you can see what's going on and how the script works. Next thing we're going to do is go up to start message. We're going to clear all the characters in this field and we're going to paste in our message. Make sure that the start and backtest button is still selected. We're going to scroll down and we're going to adjust the date and time. So we're going to set this to today's date and time plus 5 minutes. That's just going to give us a little bit of extra time to set up the last part of the settings. Our chart should go blank and all the trades that were previously plotted on the chart should disappear. We also want to go down to the bottom right hand corner of TradingView, and from this list, wherever you are in the world, make sure you have UTC selected, not -5 or -7, for example. Now, a really good tip to check to see if your settings are all correct and there's no fundamental issues with the initial setup is you can roll the time back by 1 hour. If you've got the ASAP start condition selected, you'll be able to see if that base order would have came through. And then you can push it back to the current time, plus 5 minutes, ready to start the next part of the setup. We're going to go up to the top right hand corner of TradingView and we're going to select this little alarm clock that says alerts. And we're going to go to create alert, and we've got a new dialog box. Condition, we're going to set this to advanced DCA tool. And you'll see that we've got a message here that says, caution, alerts may trigger differently from what you expect. Now, a lot has gone into the script to ensure that the alerts that go out are perfectly in sequence with the backtester, so it's not something that you should have to worry about. So we're just going to ignore this one. We're going to come up here and adjust our expiration time. And if you've got the option, set it to open-ended. Otherwise, just set the date as far into the future as possible. We can always change this in the future really easily, so it's not something we have to worry about. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to set it to open-ended. You don't need to worry about having advanced TradingView membership. You can do this all on the lowest paid membership. Call it anything you like. Doesn't matter what the alert name is. We're going to give our alert name something useful, so XRP BUSD. And the next important thing is message. So we're going to clear all of the characters that are in this field, and we're going to go 2 open curly brackets, message, and then 2 close curly brackets with a capital M for message. Now, this is really important. We can't have any other characters in this field. It must just be this. Next thing we're going to want to do is go to notifications. Now, I quite like to be notified in app and as a pop-up. Not too fond about emails. The most important thing is Webhook URL. You can either pause the video and copy down this URL address, or you will find it within the tutorial built into the script. I'll also put it in the link in the description. It's https://app.3commas.io/trade_signal/trading_view. Click create. And over here in the corner, we've got XRP BUSD. So it's created an alert for us. Now, the important thing to note here is that once this alert has been created, settings, the parameters, the chart, all of it is stored and saved externally on TradingView servers. There is no need to leave your browser open. So you can go up to here, you can change the settings, you can change the time frame, change the chart. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be saved on TradingView servers. So no further modifications are going to affect the alert that we've just created. Now, if modification of these settings is required later on, the old alert will need to be deleted and a new alert created. Now, the very first signal may take some time to get triggered. It all depends on the time interval selected, so that's why I do recommend that people who are setting this up for the very first time select the 1 minute time frame, just to familiarize yourself with the strategy and how it works. So any second now, we're going to get an alert, and there it is. XRP BUSD. So it sends an alert for a base order, and over here in our alerts log, you can see that it's been triggered. You can also see the time that it was triggered. So the alerts log is really useful if you're going into Diagnostic. Perhaps an exchange has been down and we've missed a signal, or there's been a problem with 3Commas or TradingView. You can check in the alerts log to see the times that we've had our alerts. You can also export these as .csv files by clicking the 3 dots, which is useful for people who like to use spreadsheets. And we've also got an equivalent events log over in 3Commas that can also help with diagnostics. Now, I did mention earlier on that it's really easy for us to extend our expiration time. All you've got to do is go up to your alert, click edit, go down to expiration, and then just extend the date accordingly. Press set and then press save. Done. Now, it's really important that as time goes on, we make sure that our alerts are still active. In some strange situations, they will pause themselves, so just make sure you regularly check that they are still active. If we go over to 3Commas now and refresh our page, we can see that the alert has been received and that we've placed a base order. We've got an active deal in progress, XRP BUSD, and if we go up to deals, we can see the current deal in progress. We can see the start time and a load of other information. Now, if we click on the pair name, XRP BUSD, it can bring up a chart in 3Commas. From here, you can see all of the base orders and safety orders, entry positions. You can also change the style in which it's plotted on the chart. You can also see the volume of the orders. And that's it. That's how you're going to set up a single pair using the advanced DCA tool. Now, if you're a 3Commas free user, you're only going to have access to one active DCA bot at a time, meaning you can create as many DCA bots as you want, but you can only have one active at any given time. There is, however, a plus side. If an active bot has a base order that's been placed and you stop the bot, it can still continue to accept safety order commands and exit order commands. This means a bot that's been turned off can continue to dollar cost average and take profit even though it's been turned off. Meanwhile, if you're a strategic trader, you can also open up a new position, start a new bot with a new base order, and then repeat the process, essentially giving you access to multiple bots. The only issue is, how do we go about managing turning the bots on and off at the correct times? That's where the advanced DCA tool can come in and help. So back in TradingView, you'll notice that we've got two options here: enable start alerts and enable stop alerts. So start alerts are used to start a bot that is currently stopped and immediately place a base order. Stop alerts are used to stop a bot that is currently started. The stop alert is delayed by 1 bar after the base order signal. And as we discussed before, the bot that has an active base order will continue to receive and accept safety orders and exit orders even after the bot is stopped. So what does that mean for us? It means if we were to create a single pair bot with these two settings enabled, it would allow 3Commas free users to continue and manage multiple bots at the same time. To use these settings, the setup is exactly the same as what I've shown you in this video. The only difference is you just tick both of these two boxes. Really, all this setting does is just give 3Commas free users a bit more flexibility when it comes to single pair bots. Now, if you're a 3Commas membership user, it's not something that you'll need. The option is there to use it. Now, there are some downsides to be aware of. Running multiple alerts with these two settings enabled will always run the risk of interference between bots. The plus side is, in the event that there are two triggers within one period, only one of the multiple bots will be able to start. This is actually really useful in preventing strange calculation errors. The others will just have to wait until the next base order opportunity. It's also recommended that if you're using these two settings, to run a 1 minute or 15-minute time interval, because reducing the time interval also reduces the risk of interference between bots. Additionally, 3Commas places a 5 to 10 minute cooldown after receiving a stop bot signal. This prevents start bot signals during this period. But overall, these two settings are a great addition for anyone who's running a 3Commas free account. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you found value in what you've learned today, be sure to hit subscribe, and if there's any features or questions you have, leave a comment below. Your feedback's really important, and it helps to improve on the content and features found within the script in the future. If you're just getting started out in trading, then you're going to need 3 things. You're going to need a TradingView account, a 3Commas account, and a crypto exchange. I like to use Binance, but the advanced DCA tool is compatible with 17 different exchanges, all through 3Commas. So you can pick whichever is your favorite. But if you don't have all of those set up yet, you can always follow the referral links in the description below to get free trials. And for those of you who are signing up to Binance for the first time, you can get $100 when you first sign up. So don't forget to follow those links. So all in, what we have here is a really powerful tool that not only assists, but fully manages your entry signals, your dollar cost averaging, your exit signals. We've also got features that allow you to customize and come up with your own profitable strategies. You're able to choose between different signal-based entry strategies. We've got the option to choose between single pair and multi-pair. We can go long or short, and we can actually set up the script so that it changes trading direction midway through a deal. We've got the added functionality that allows 3Commas free users the flexibility to manage multiple bots simultaneously. We've also got the ability to place dynamic safety orders that are tailored and bespoke to the crypto that you're trading. We're able to place break-even orders for cryptocurrencies that do become a little bit difficult to exit. And as a final countermeasure for volatile cryptocurrencies, maybe if the situations go really south, we have the ability to place stop losses beneath previous levels of support and resistance. So if you think the advanced DCA tool is going to be a valuable asset to your trading, or you want to take your trading to the next level, I encourage you to join our membership. It's a small but growing community of like-minded traders. And for those of you who aren't too sure which membership is best suited to you, or you're undecided, there's also a trial available on the Buy Me a Coffee page. Just want to say a quick thank you to all the supporters, the back testers, the beta testers, and all of the positive feedback and support received along the way. And that's it for today's video. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, bye.